Do you guys have a specific era that is kind of inspirational to your wrestling styles and abilities?
Uh, yeah, I'd say for myself, a lot of the tail end of the Attitude Era, more of the early Ruthless Aggression era. That's
Mm.
kind of where I grew up watching. So I find that a lot of the things I do naturally in the ring are things that I've seen from like that kind of era of superstar.
Mm.
And how about yourself?
I'm a lot different. I I mean I grew up watching the same wrestling, but like I fell out of my love for wrestling for a very long time. So when I came back to it, um, I just started watching it over and over and over again. But I was watching the old stuff, and I mean like old stuff. I love watching the '80s fucking mid south stuff, and yeah, I'm just a huge freaking mark for the old NWA stuff. Really, I'm constantly going back and forth watching freaking different territories. Going on the network, they don't have a lot of stuff on the network though. It's kind of lame. They got rid of a
YouTube, YouTube, brother. They
it's
got
like
it all. They got fucking hundreds of Mid South wrestling shit on YouTube. It's there, man. I do it, yo. I enjoy it too, man. It's so different.
it really is. It's real. It's raw and it's real. And it's so much. It doesn't even make sense when you look back and you watch that wrestling and then you compare it to the wrestling now. It's like how in the hell did we get to this? This used to be an hour long and you'd see 8 matches or something. It's packed. Everything is happening. You're getting the fucking quality matches. You're getting these stars, and then all of a sudden you're getting 3 hours of nothing and fucking 20 minutes of wrestling, and you fucking want to put a bullet in your brain by the end of the fucking show.
so so you love Jim Cornette. You know Jim Cornette.
I'm a huge Jim Cornette mark. I'll be honest. I listen to him all day. Not like all day. I mean, like I'm at work. I'm bored as fuck. He's funny. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I respect the shit of him, like Dutch Mantel. I listen to a lot of Dutch Mantel too. Jeff Jarrett's a great guy to listen to because he's still in the business and he's still working, but he's been around everywhere and he's done everything. So, like,
I love Dutch, bro. When Dutch is talking, I automatically picture him on a porch with on a fucking rocking chair, a dog next to him, and he's just
his fucking big old mustache.
I love his mustache, bro. I love him. I love Dutch. I love Cornette, bro. Like I could clean the whole house and with him on the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
And honestly, my intro is because of Jim. It's because of Jim Cornette, bro. Like he has this energy and he rhymes things together. But he's one of the probably top 2, top 3 greatest managers ever. But wrestling minds, wrestling voices, like JR, like he's one of those guys that if you want to know about what wrestling really is, just listen to them talk. Because I didn't know, bro. I wasn't up on NWA and Mid South Wrestling growing up. All I watched was WWF and WCW. That was it. But
Grew up on.
in my 30s, I appreciate the 60s, the 70s. Dude, I've gone back to Buddy Rogers, Gorgeous George, and like those guys, even after Bruno Sammartino and everything. And it's so much to appreciate, man. It's so cool that you went that far. I had no idea that, and that's pretty cool to know that.
I really replicate my style of wrestling to that kind of like classic 80s. I watch a lot of the Midnight Express because Cornette and they are the greatest tag team of all time. I mean, no, FTRs, but I mean Midnight Express. Well, other than the Dicklers, like
Double D's are the
Double
best
D's
tag team. What are you talking about here?
like, not yet. So like I'm watching a lot of those matches because I'm a lot of the shit I'm just stealing stuff from them, and then I try to put a little of our spin on it, and then that's what our offense is. That's what we doing.
But but really think about it. Those arenas were packed out. There were babies in the crowd. There were old people in the crowd.
There were women. There were girls. There were hot, horny women there who wanted to actually see the other men who wanted to go and fuck the wrestler. It's not a thing anymore.
They did fuck the wrestlers. Not these wrestlers. I just don't see it. Not all of them.
Most of them are nerds, to be fair.
Yeah, those guys were beer drinking like assholes.
Exactly. Like, we're not very big guys, but like, we ain't one of like those fucking nerds that set up there growing up watching and just be jerking off to fucking Kenny Omega.
No, I know. You know what it is, bro. It's coming back. People are waking up and accepting. We're all. This is my opinion, but I believe this. We're all accepting each other. We just want to be left the fuck alone to do what we love to do. But it's coming together. Like the guys, the real men of wrestling and real men in life in different categories. We're coming back, man. We're not bad people. We just want to drink fucking beer, talk shit, and be left alone sometimes. That's really it. That's the thing about men. We're so simple in that aspect, and we mean no harm. It's no disrespect. We want to turn on some wrestling, drink beer, talk shit, and not think so much. Just fucking chill, you know. But it's coming back. That's my opinion, and I do believe it, bro. The world is ready for the world is ready for the double D's. In short, you know.
Damn right.